Always look ahead, not backwards. Hello, it's me again. What did you think of the James Schramko episode yesterday with our expert interview series? Isn't he great? Did you learn stuff? It's funny, I was thinking that I should be writing the stuff down as he said it, but he says things so quickly, I can't actually write that quick and concentrate on interviewing him at the same time. So if you haven't listened yet, go back to the Wednesday episode. In fact, listen to the Wednesday episode every single week because we have world-class top experts, people who are way better than me. And I get them on. I ask them the things that I actually want to know because that's how I learn. And that's how I managed to create my free marketing course. I mean, for those of you that haven't seen it, go to www.freemarketingcourse.co because that teaches everything I know. I'm going to show you how to put an entire marketing system in place to set up your business on autopilot in just 12 days. And it's completely free and there's no catch. So for those of you that think, yeah, nothing's for free, it really is. No catch, no credit card, no nothing, just an email address so you can deliver it to you each day. But the kind of things I learned from James are the things that I've learned and built my business on over the years. So the people I interview are the ones I've learned from and I continue to learn from. And every single week I've learned a little tweak that I've then gone off and used in my business. So very cool. And James is the same. He is still learning. So good for him. So go back and listen to that one. But what I'm talking about today is looking ahead. It's kind of a positivity thing as against a negativity thing, because what's happened before has happened. Now this is, you can talk about life or whatever. I'm talking mainly about your business. Everything is hard in business. There is nothing easy. You might think, well, it's easy for Apple and it's easy for Google. But let me tell you, for Apple, no, it isn't. Apple invented the iPad, pretty much, like new category. Everyone else copied them. iPad sales are slipping. They sell things at a very high price to make a lot of money. Everyone else can easily undercut them with cheap things. I mean, you've got the Kindle and the Kindle Fire and so on. Look at Google. Google have its massive search engine that appears to rule the world. However, Google gives away stuff for free. Its main thing, its search engine, is free. It's all over the world, but because of its dominance, it has to now answer to regulation and to committees in Europe and all over the world to make sure it's not going to upset people. It also has continuous backlash from people who are envious and think they're doing evil things. And all while this is going on, we expect it to work. They've got data centers everywhere that have to deliver results anywhere in the world in a millisecond. Imagine how many computers are in there, are breaking down and getting fixed all day long and keeping all that going, building new. So everyone has problems. But if you can be positive and look towards the future, if you are always looking to progress, always looking ahead, that will help your entire mindset. It will make you feel more positive. There are ways, I'm not going to tell you to meditate and all these things. You can do whatever works for you. If, try and keep yourself fit, try and eat healthy, try and keep a clean mind. It might well help you. Try these things. But more of in your daily business thoughts, look to the future. Set yourself goals and work towards them. Make sure you're progressing. Don't look back at what happened before, what went wrong. Because if you look back and something succeeded, you would still be doing that. So you don't need to look back and say, oh, when we did that, that worked. If that worked well, you'd still be doing it. Most reasons for looking back are to look for reasons to blame, reasons to say, well, what went wrong? Well, it's all down to so-and-so when we used to employ. But how does that help? That just sets your mind on a negative way. So I want you to just think positively. The other thing about looking forward is you can try new things. Now, of course, as I said in our marketing course, in the freemarketingcourse.co, you'll find something new. That's going to be delivered to your inbox. You can do it anytime, it's free. You can recommend it to others. Like I say, there's no catch. But that will teach you some things that you may not know. You may be a blogger, you may be an expert, but are you converting those readers into leads? Are they then converting into customers? Are they then giving referrals? Do you know which type of articles work the best? Do you know which social medias you should be using for a particular business? All these things, for instance, are in that course. And there are many other courses and thoughts from other people out on the internet. You don't even have to leave your house. Although the other day I did suggest that you get to surround yourself with other people. But that's another thing. You will learn from those people. You will learn from, I challenge you to find people that are your betters. And I mean by your betters means they are currently more successful than you. They're currently making more money. They possibly have a bigger business and they are a step above you on the ladder of success. Try and learn from them and see what made the difference for them, and then try and aim for something that they have. Perhaps even talk to them and ask them what they would suggest you do to do it. Again, you'll be surprised how many people do that and how many people say yes. I get emails every single day from people tell me their problems and what's not working in the business, or someone the other day asked me to review their Facebook page. For no introduction, it just said, "Hi John, thanks for all you do. Here's my Facebook page. Can you let me know what you think?" And I didn't know what to do, so I sent a review. Now, to be honest, Facebook page was good because they had one and it needed a few tweaks. I gave them a list of things I would suggest that they did for free. It took me 15 minutes to write out an email with everything that I could think of, and I probably should have been doing something else, but I'm glad to help. And again, I didn't push them anything. I didn't say, "Oh, and in exchange for that, you do this." The guy very kindly said thank you and mentioned, left a comment on Facebook, I think it was, on my page later on, and said, "Very blunt but fair." Yeah, you'll expect bluntness from me when you get a review. But this is the thing. People will help. So look forward, look for new challenges, look to progress. Don't look to go backwards. That's what it's all about. Now, being a Thursday, it's time for a Drive Time podcast. And I said before, you can do this while you're driving, while you're commuting, listen to it while you're cooking, doing the laundry, anything. Just smartphone, earbuds, while you're walking around the house. Much better than binge watching Netflix. Seriously. Today I'm going to recommend a gentleman called Eric Siu, which is S-I-U, or is it S-U-I? I can't remember now. But if you go to the podcast notes, if you go to our website at marketingforowners.com/podcast, you'll find the notes. In fact, this one, put /podcast/324, and you get the notes for this one. Not only will every word I've said be mentioned, but every single link will also be there. So if you misheard something or if I spelled it wrong, sorry, Eric. But his podcast is called Growth Everywhere. So if you go to iTunes, just put in the search box, Growth Everywhere. It's very good. The thing I like is they're not too long. It's sort of up to half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour. They seem to be every day, possibly just weekdays. And he's done quite a lot. But he interviews interesting people, he gets straight to the point and asks them the kind of stuff from people who are marketers, who are entrepreneurs, who have done well, who've succeeded, who've maybe failed. People just like me and you. So he interviews them, talks to them on their level, and gets great information out of it. So I recommend that you try Growth Everywhere in iTunes. And if you do like it, give them a rating. Now, if you do like this, the Marketing for Owners podcast, and you want to give a rating, I recommend you go to this page, marketingforowners.com/freebook, because if you want to give us a rating and tell us what you think, we will have a gift for you. Go and see what it does, and I will come back and catch you tomorrow.